If I ask you what your ROAS was for the past 30 days, if you say to me, oh, I don't know, my marketing manager knows, you suck. That's not your business anymore, that's your marketing manager's business. You have to know these numbers. 2025 is fast approaching, and that only means one thing for all the business owners out there. How are you going to differentiate your company, your products, your services, your value proposition from all the competitors out there in a market where everybody has access to the same information and the same technologies? It feels like there is so much to do. And no, this is not only about marketing or sales or the different funnels that you have to build to make sure that you nurture the users that might be consuming your content or looking at your products or services, and trying to sell to them is not the challenge. The challenge is to beat the attention span limitation of your users and potential customers. This is true for direct-to-consumer, and it's true for B2B businesses as well. So, if we take into consideration the fact that only 3% of the people who are on your website or who see your brand are ready to do business with you, those are the bottom funnel users who actually know what their problem is, that there's a solution to their problem, and that your product or service might solve their problem. So they are the most aware group. How are you going to target the 97% of people who are not aware that you exist, but are your potential customers in 5 to 60 seconds? That's one touch point though. TikTok videos, 5 to 10 seconds, Instagram Reels, 30 to 60 seconds. So essentially what you need to have is you need to have 10, 20, 30, 40 different front and 60-second videos to portray the idea for your value. It doesn't matter what you sell. You could be selling e-commerce products that cost $50. You could be selling consultation services that cost $100,000. You have to build these levels of awareness stages and the right type of ad and message for the right type of audience. So you might ask something like, well, how effective are companies at doing this? And I would probably tell you that 98% of the businesses out there don't know how to do this. And out of the 2% that actually know how to do this, I would say 90% of that 2% does not do this efficiently. And out of the 2% of the companies that know how to do this, 90% of those businesses don't do it efficiently. This requires very detailed planning. Take email, for example. When you are building your email funnels, when you are building for e-commerce businesses, for B2B businesses, we already know that you have to be doing email and SMS, and everybody that goes into your pipeline needs to be seeing these different messages, different offerings, different discounts, coupon codes from you on an ongoing basis to stay top of mind. But if you autopilot that, it's not going to give you the results that you require. So what we've done at Optimum 7, for example, is we've built these incredibly complex flows for one purpose and one purpose alone: micro conversions. Many businesses, many business owners focus on macro conversions. Macro conversions are beautiful. When I make a sale, I have money in my bank. Of course, that's what I want. But that's not always what you get. So what do you go after when you don't have the macro conversion? Like I said, best case scenario, your website converts at 5%. Amazon converts at 16%. Even Amazon.com, and we all know how impressed we are with Amazon and what they do from a ordering, logistics, UI, UX standpoint. Even Amazon.com converts at 16%, which means that when you go to Amazon, there is an 84% chance that you do not buy anything. How is that possible? That's possible because majority of the buyers, majority of the consumers out there are simply not ready to do business with you. And email, SMS, retargeting, site intelligence, these are the very, very effective marketing executions that you could implement to make sure that you get that sale. But again, you're going after micro conversions. Micro conversion is somebody watching your video for 60 seconds, 90 seconds, 120 seconds. Micro conversion is somebody opting in to your website to get that discount. Micro conversion is somebody giving their emails and phone numbers to grab that white paper or case study that you might have. Micro conversions are people who are commenting on your Instagram and Facebook posts and ads. Are you paying attention to those? Because those are the very users that are interacting with your brand. Yet I see thousands of companies online that do hundreds of millions of dollars. They don't even respond to the comments that they have on their social media channels. As business owners, we are all looking for engagement, right? And even when we do get engagement, we don't really care for it. A few weeks ago, I talked about hyper-personalization in 2025. And that is here to stay. Brands are going to use AI to hyper-personalize experiences with their potential customers and with the consumer in 2025 in a more effective manner than they have ever done in the past 10 years. However, that doesn't mean that human touch, human to human, is disappearing. That's very, very important. The experience that your potential customer has with you, that VIP experience that you can offer that customer, is going to get more and more important, and that's going to give you the edge that you require. Why are we doing all these videos? I spend at least 4 hours a week doing videos. Why am I doing that? I am trying to connect to my potential customer, to my ideal consumer profile, by providing new perspectives about business, how to grow business, marketing, branding, technology, functionality, and all of the above. Now, if you think about your business, how are you exactly doing that? And how efficient are you at communicating the message of the quality of your product, the quality of your service, the value proposition that you have? And are you moving people through the stages of unaware, which means they don't know that they have a problem, they don't know there's a solution to that problem, they don't know that you might have the solution to that problem, all the way to most aware, which means they know the problem, they know that there's a solution, your company has the solution, and they might want to do business with you. That 3%. Now, if you're spending majority of your budget, let's say 95% of your budget, on that 3%, and you're ignoring the 97%, what do you think happens to your business in the next 12 to 24 months? Because we're business owners, we're all looking for that ROI, right? Return on investment, ROAS, return on ad spend. We're all looking for that, but you don't get it right away. If you're only going after macro conversions, you are going to lose the micro conversions. When you lose the micro conversions, you are going to lose revenue 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months from now. And that is exactly what has happened to thousands of companies that have gone out of business. That's exactly what happened to the billion-dollar unicorns that were doing so well post-COVID. They did not plan their micro conversions, and they did not pay attention to the 97% audience that were not aware of them. So there was no future in the growth and the scalability of the business. We do a lot of different things at Optimum 7. Video is not the only thing that we do. I send cold email outreach. I do AI email scripts. We do video sales letters. We do videos on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we turn majority of those into ads. And when we send cold emails to people, literally showing them, look, you have to have a search and filter on your website. Your traffic is decreasing for the past 6 months. Your rankings are decreasing in the past 6 months because we use AI to be able to actually personalize these outreach email messages to business owners. You know the responses that we get? No, we are not interested. Why are we so blind to somebody screaming at us and saying, you better watch this, this is important, you need this functionality, you need this visibility, you need to look at these metrics because they are declining. Why are we so blind to this? I'll tell you why. We all have 5-second TikTok video attention spans. I do the same thing. I probably get 100 emails, unsolicited emails, on a weekly basis. And I have an AI inbox that reviews all of those emails and determines which ones are valuable, which ones are not valuable. The ones that are valuable have to do with hyper-personalization and the value proposition. If you send a copy-paste message, you're going to go into the spam folder. Now, I know a lot about technology. I know a lot about marketing. I've been doing this for the past 20 years. For the life of me, the one thing that I cannot figure out is the complacency. The complacency that business owners continue to cry about lost opportunity, lost business, but they are so complacent in terms of seeing what's right in front of them. They are ignoring the financial ratios. They are ignoring the conversion rates. They are ignoring the visibility. Yes, we all want to make money yesterday, but it's not that easy making money. It requires investment. It requires planning. It requires strategy. I don't have a magic wand that I can wave and make you $10 million. Nobody does. For this specific reason, I have made it idiot-proof. I actually track every single tangible and intangible KPI for any client, any prospect on a sheet, and I will give this to them and I will show them, look, here are the ones that are decreasing, here are the ones that are improving. This is AI-powered decision-making framework, and we can make decisions pretty quickly and move fast in terms of what we should do on your business, on your website, on your marketing channels to be able to get you the most return on investment in the next 6 to 12 months. So, if you're a complacent business owner, if you're a business owner with crazy attention to detail, listen up. 1, know your metrics. If I ask you what your ROAS was for the past 30 days, if you say to me, oh, I don't know, my marketing manager knows, you suck. That's not your business anymore, that's your marketing manager's business. You have to know these numbers. If you don't have these numbers, if you don't know these numbers, you cannot sit in front of me and negotiate with me. 2, watch your people and hold them accountable. Your marketing manager might not care about your ROI and your numbers and your ratios. Your email manager might not be sending the personalized messages that you need to send out. The fact that you have these managers and directors does not mean that it's getting done the way that it should be done. And that's the complacency that I always mention, not only for the business owners, but also for the managers, directors, employees. But it's still your responsibility as the business owner. You don't get to blame the marketing manager or the marketing director for not doing his job. It's your fault for not watching that he or she was not doing his or her job. And 3, find one expert, not 2, not 3, not 10, one expert, one consultant that makes sense, that you can follow and that you can get advice from on high-level strategy as well as deep-level execution, that knows what he or she is talking about. Those are the 3 things that you can do to help your business today.